Dan, I was going to study, but now I can't because the stream is on. My hands are tied. I don't have tied hands. Or cheese. Frankly, I feel neglected.
Well, that's why I tell you self-care is important. You need to look after my subby.
You make me eat vegetables.
I did. I also think that you should have cheese in the house. Do you at least have some ice cream that you've got stored away for me? That
Yes.
you could be eating?
No.
When you say no...
I couldn't eat it because it's your ice cream.
What if I told you to eat it?
But it's girlfriend ice cream.
What if I told you to eat it anyway?
Then I'd do as I was told.
Subby. Treat yourself to ice cream.
Okay, mistress.
Mm-hmm. Right. So, this needs to be much smaller than I've made it.
I'm already pretty small.
Not you. Oh, canvas.
Okay, I will do a big.
Huge. That's good.
I didn't punch any walls this time.
Yay, no punchy walls.
Like some people punch walls as an expression of anger. Mine's just an expression of spatial awareness. I have none. I am so unaware of my space.
Like 150?
Someone saved me from my own stupidity today.
Yeah?
And it made me feel more stupid. As I was walking round a bank of desks, the person on the end desk just put the hand over the corner of the desk as I walked past, so I bumped into the hand instead of the corner of the desk.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate that they saved me from walking into the sharp pointy wood bit, but I'm aware that that means that they are so used to me hurting myself on that corner that they took steps to prevent it.
Well, you need looking after, you see.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm the office moron.
I mean, I know I'm the office moron, so...
No.
Don't worry about it.
Maggie thinks we're cute.
Whack.
I think you're cute.
I think you're cute.
That's pretty good. Like you. Also, yes, I can recommend having a dom in your polycule. Doms should be put in all places. That everything is better.
Everything is
I got my
better. Everything is cool when you have a dom.
Tricky's left a message in the Discord with a picture of what the menu looks like to him.
What it look like?
Yeah, the customizable badge choices. They're just the crowns that you get for Prime. And then there's an option of the Prime badge or no badge for the default global badge. What happens if you choose no badge?
I really don't get it. Like, maybe if we ask Nerg what Nerg's one looks like? You.
I don't know.
That was less than...
I mean, Tricky's clever. Maybe we just ask him to keep touching settings until either Twitch explodes or it's fixed. That looks suspiciously like a tater.
It's funny, because it is in fact a tato.
Do not turn your smoothness on.
I haven't. not going to make a huge amount of difference today. Because we're dealing with very, very small images. Ooh. Yeah?
What if?
Mm-hmm.
Noodles.
What if
I
noodles?
know, Twitch is doing a glitch on Tricky. Lots of loading and no
glitch?
stream.
Oh no.
That Twitch glitch though. A fly landed on my snoot.
That's rude.
I had a flute snoot. It was rude.
That's your snoot. He's not for sits.
It's not for sits, unless you want to sits, that's fine. But it's not for fly.
Yes, your snoot should not fly.
No, no flying snoot. Although it is quite big, I feel like I could use it as a parachute in a pinch.
Doot, doot, flying snoot. I said doot, doot, flying snoot.
Laura told me off yesterday.
What did you do wrong?
I think I was justified.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't have time for a call, so I sent her a video, and I prefaced it with, like, you're not getting out of seeing my stupid face that easily. And I got told off for insulting my stupid face and calling it a stupid face. And she did a very stern. She did the sternest of eyebrow. They were so stern.
Yeah. Well, now you
So
know.
stern.
Now you know.
I now know what she looks like doing a stern.
Pray it does not happen again.
Yeah. It had strong babysitter energy. I did want to do as I was told before I was sent to the step.
Well then. I'm glad you learned your lesson.
Hey, I never said I was capable of learning. How dare you insult me in this manner?
You can learn.
Yay! Things are a little better for Tricky now.
I'm glad. I'm sorry that it was doing a bad.
Yeah, you keep, like, glitching out to me, but I don't know if that's just because my internet is just not on it lately. Or James might be playing LOL, it could be that.
I was getting a message about dropping frames earlier. I don't know why that is happening.
No. You rate frames, you drop the base.
But what if the base dropped without me?
Then I guess you'd have to frame it for beat slaughter. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm very tired. Kel's here. Hi, Kel.
How do?
I'm tired, stupid, and eating garlic mayonnaise on its own. How are you, Kel? Also, how's the snow?
Doot, how to snow. I said doot, how to snow.
Oh, no.
Oh, no snow. Oh, no.
But Toxic League games are the least healthful of League games.
Isn't that all of them? Isn't that just how League be?
Aww. A week from now, I will have had and returned a squish.
Heck. Woo! Oh, I forgot to put the music on. I am a ding dong.
Jen.
It's the mirror play of sound.
Jen.
Today we are listening to level 7. Yes, darling.
Love you.
Love you too.
Oh no.
Oh no.
The snow did not stick about.
Rude. That was Kel's snow.
I mean, it's probably good as far as like Kel's getting from A to B in a warm piece goes, but
No.
oh, hey Creme.
Hey. How the doodle?
Maggie reckons that Tato deserves mascara.
I'm getting there.
Huh. I just realised I've been watching chat so intently that I haven't realised that my video has frozen.
Okay.
I will turn that quality down to potato, I guess. Oh, that's better. There is much protesting about the lack of Scara.
Again, give me a second. It's only loud when I do it.
Sorry. I'll be good.
Where are you?
Yes, mistress. Mm-hmm.
Why aren't you just doing it?
Tricky says you're so much better at GIMP than he is. And Maggie says love to us both and then waves his face.
Well, bye. Thanks for coming along.
Bye.
I hope that you do good and get all the homey work done.
Don't forget snacks.
Don't forget
Tricky
snacks.
wants to know where you learnt to GIMP.
YouTube. And just fannying about quite a lot. Right, so everybody wants some of that good mascara, huh?
Crimin's enjoying zings and what type of GIMP. Chrono wants to know if you're going to add laser flare onto the eyes.
I don't know what that is.
It's like the circles, I think. Cal needs some.
Snack?
I was going to say inspiration to assemble her desk.
Cal a dream. I think you're going to have to assemble the desk now. Otherwise, I'm going to be very, very disappointed. And you wouldn't want to disappoint me. Eugene.
I want to assemble Cal's desk now. Why am I so hungry lately?
Just cause.
Oh, I've got an email.
Ooh.
Oh. It was boring.
Ooh.
Your bank statement is available to view online. Well, guess what? If I wanted to look at it, where's the first place I'd have checked?
Which point?
No. Tricky keeps thinking of the Gimp as a character in something, a cartoon or a game, but can't remember
Pulp Fiction. But we don't use the word because it's offensive. It's offensive and ableist.
I feel like they could have picked a better name for the program.
Well, I mean, the full name is the GNU Image Manipulation Program. Although I think someone mentioned Glimpse as like an alternative, but I googled that and couldn't find it.
In other news, Kel says yes, mistress.
Good girl.
Have I mentioned I'm very excited?
How excited do you need haunt?
I mean, that is also an emotion I have. I have range. I can be horny and.
That sounds like the best kind of improvisation. Horny and. You've heard of yes and. Now try horny and. Right. Ooh. Tiny bit. Consider that.
I consider that several times a day. In fact, it has infected my office. Other people now consider it.
Get the gang back together. Get the gang back together. Oh, do you remember when Gab had that holiday from the gym position and they played this when he came back?
I can't hear what you're listening to, so no.
Let's get the gang back together by Miracle of Sound.
Do you remember that time when Gav went away for a holiday and never came back?
Yeah.
That was last fun. Hmm. Yeah. I thought instead of a quiz, like I'd do a list of questions.
No.
Oh, never mind. Tricky has a legit kink question. We may have a legit kink answer.
Maybe.
While he takes a deep breath and types that out. But yeah, the question list I'm looking at is 55 questions you should be able to answer about your significant other without having to think twice.
I mean, this sounds just like a quick way to end up breaking up with a partner.
It's just a very boring list. Number 2 on the list is what colour are their eyes? I want to know who in a relationship doesn't have that answer. Are the Borg from Star Trek considered kinky?
Perhaps they've absorbed some kinky cultures into their collective. Who am I to say? Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Okay. Why do you think this list is so bad? You damned it before I read it. I didn't even get into why it was funny.
What is going on?
Some of these are just... There is a tonal dissonance to these questions.
Yeah.
What colour are their eyes? What do they regret about their family life? Well, one of those is much bleaker. Do they shower in the morning or the night?
Both, depends how stinky I am.
No, you are never stinky. You are very good at not stink.
Because I wash every day, sometimes twice a day.
You are obsessively clean.
No, I just have weird skin that itches really quickly if I don't clean it on the reg.
And yet you go and get something stuck to yourself pretty much constantly. Okay. What foods can they absolutely not stand?
Spicy foods. Or are you asking me or am I answering you?
Yes?
You don't like spicy food.
I do not. I've never come across a food that you don't like unless, like, we're counting not vegan food.
I don't like dried fruit.
You don't like dried fruit?
I don't like any form of dried fruit.
I will not dry your fruits. Okay. Have they ever voted? Well, I should fucking hope so. What type of chocolate do they prefer? It's the green and blacks, like dark as night chocolate.
I mean, that's just the one I use. It's not my preferred.
Oh, what's your preferred?
There you go.
I thought you ate yourself sick on that.
Yeah, but I would do again, and again, and again, and again.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood. I ate so much of it that I was nearly physically sick, as I have put myself off of that.
I once ate so much dairy milk that it started to taste like fish, so, yeah. That's, like, I will eat things that I've eaten to the point of disgust, don't you worry.
Kel says here fucking here, Jen, and I have questions about how much fish is in dairy milk.
I think that was before the fish comment.
I know, but also, I want to know.
I don't think there's any fish in dairy milk.
Is there a certain nickname they absolutely hate to be called? Well, then it's not a nickname.
Do you? Beastie maybe.
I don't recall coming across anything that you don't like. I'm northern, so I get a pass on the babe.
Yeah. It's better in your accent.
It's because I don't put any, like, superfluous Y's in it.
Babe.
Oh, speaking of Bev, hi Laura.
Hello, darling. How do?
Does not like fish taste.
No. That is not a TikTok.
Sorry for the brief mutiny. I have just been presented with a small soft.
Mutiny?
I had to do a muting.
On this good Christian stream.
Yes. Oh, and Laura's tuckered herself out.
Oh,
She
no.
played too many games in his sleeper.
Laura has an amazing new coat.
Oh, I need to see her in it. Speaking of which, do you know what I'm doing on Wednesday?
Are you seeing her in it?
I'm seeing her. I don't care what she's in.
Or out of,
Ideally, out of as many things as possible.
out of 10?
Easy 100.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, mutiny. More like cutie. Because yours is small and cute. Oh. Apparently no one except me likes seafood.
I used to like prawns.
Oh, I love prawns.
I don't like vegan prawns.
I haven't tried them yet.
They're rubbery. It's like eating little bits of rubber. It's really weird.
Oh, but the salmon's rubbery and you eat that.
Yeah, but it's a different kind of rubbery.
Oh gosh, the reason I've not been eating the prawns is because I don't like the salmon rubber.
Oh, it's way worse. Imagine putting like a large prawn-sized piece of rubber in your mouth and just chewing it, and it squeaks on your teeth.
Oh no, not teeth squeak.
Oh yeah.
Oh heck, it's Arachnovolt.
Hey,
Oh, do we go by
Arachno.
Power Sight now?
Owner of a very awesome commission spid.
Squishy's in Sleepy Squad.
If you don't talk to your girlfriends about sleepy bitches, somebody else will.
Yay! Tricky is Team Seafood. Unlike Tricky Squish, which is not. You singing to my titty, small sir?
Sing to this titty. We sing to this titty for rock and roll.
When you zoom in on the like little Tato collection, it looks like tempeh.
Tay-tay?
Tempeh.
Tay-tay.
Tempeh.
Tay-tays.
I know, but also I really want tempeh now.
Tempeh wants you to.
It's nice. If you get one that doesn't taste of vinegar, because there's like two types of the ones you can buy. There's the vinegary one, which is the one they do at Sainsbury's, which makes me sad, because that's the easily accessible one. And then there's one that just tastes like actual food.
I don't
And
think
if
I've ever had tempeh.
Oh, if you cut it really thin and you fry it up crispy and then you put the Hoyd Sin sauce on it, then it tastes like bacon.
Well, I done learned a thing.
Carl's asking is hoisin vegan. I think it's just fancied
some
up
are.
plum sauce.
Yeah, some of them they put fish in.
Why would you put fish in hoisin sauce?
Don't know. But a lot of that type of cooking ends up with fish sauce in it for some reason.
I mean, fish is tasty.
I used to quite like a tuna fish sandwich as well, as long as like it was my brain's exploded. Yeah, so like vinegar and pepper, lots of vinegar and pepper.
You put vinegar in fish?
It was a family thing. They did it, so that's how I was raised.
You were raised on vinegared fish.
Yes.
Oh goodness. Oh no, Tricky's socially awkwarded himself to death. He ordered a load of firewood and was going to ask for help getting it carried into the basement, but he's realised it's an ask, so he hasn't. So now he's just going to die because, yeah, I can relate.
He's going to die.
I'm just thinking of all the times I've done something a very hard way around just to avoid, like, the... Is that so small, sir?
Perhaps it is.
It could be, you know. I just realised something when you were on about tuna sandwiches. I think a lot of my meat eating, it wasn't even like the nutritional value I wanted. I just enjoyed like the stim of eating it.
I mean, that's just generally me and eating.
Looks like a tiny potato gate with little potatoes floating all around it. I'm being smiled at.
Smiled at?
It is a most smile. There is simply not enough mouth to make any more smile.
What if there was slightly more smile?
Impossible.
What if though?
Impossible.
But what if it was?
Then it would be over smile. He would have overclocked the smiling.
So it would potentially sort of burn out.
No burning out the smile soft. Potato Rorschach. What could it mean? I'm seeing an Oblivion Gate.
Yeah?
Mhm. What do you see?
What do I see? I
Mhm.
see a lot of potatoes.
Kiss to Snoop. I said doot doot. Kiss to Snoop.
Snoot kissing.
Ooh, Tricky Seed. 2 bears high-fiving.
When you say bears,
Kelsey's a potato-orgy.
a patorgy, if you will.
Well, yeah, that's now a permitted term that has been added to your, like, very grumpy bot. What are you imparting to me with your small grizzles?
Sadness?
No. One thing I miss that I've not been able to find a vegan version of is, did you ever, like, you know the hot food bit of supermarkets, like where they did the chickens and the ribs and stuff?
I'm aware that these things exist, yeah?
Did you ever get the Chinese flavour?
I never got anything from them. I've never been that fancy. I'm not loaded.
It was like 60p for a big chunk of meat.
60p? No, I don't think I've ever been to any such facility.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know what flavour the Chinese flavour actually is, but I've never been able to find it in anything else.
Well, that's a bit of a concern, isn't it?
What's a bit of a concern? The lack of Chinese flavour.
Yeah. Is it not just like 5 spice?
No,
It's
something
usually just
else.
5 spice.
No, there's more to it than that.
Cinnamon?
I don't like cinnamon. I think that'd put me off. Oh, Grimacey's cow spots. Right, snack attack for Trekker. I made office cookies today.
You did?
I did. And they made people happy.
Filled with haps.
And cook.
And cook. Snoot.
It's such a tiny baby snoot.
I don't know how can I keep allowing this on my stream?
Tiny baby snoot.
Is it a doot doot tiny baby snoot?
Tiny snoot. Tiny snoot. Good gravy smell, sir.
How good is the gravy? That's what we all need to know, really.
You have gravy-related questions.
I have a number of grave questions. They're of grave importance.
Gil has questions regarding how apparently there was a massive group of people that didn't like Fire's Fade. It is pretty freaking epic.
Well, you know, it's music, innit? None of it's ever going to be for everyone.
Yeah, but when someone gets up the effort to hate something, like...
People hate on like just the easiest levels these days. It's weird.
I'm generally like quite reserved with like working up a negative emotion towards something, except for random incidences that I absolutely fucking hate that on site. Like it just struck like a bolt of oh fuck them when I moved in here, and like one of the neighbours, I just I don't know why.
You've got the grumble rumble.
I mean, they've done nothing but prove me right ever since, but I'm not sure how much of that's confirmation bias.
3 cases of confirmation bias walked into a bar. First one says, we were only talking about this the other day, so it must be true. Meanwhile, elsewhere,
I'm being peeped at.
you've been peeked at by some kind of peeking creature.
It's doing small big eyes. They are so small and yet so big. Oh. Yeah, I just got my phone out to take a picture of the big eyes looking up at me that are so big and yet so small, and send it to Laura, and instead I just nearly sent her a picture of up my nose.
Sometimes in life you have to send your girlfriend a picture of up your nose.
How else will they identify the body?
Snacks. Come on, you bastards.
Oh yeah, I was reading you this list of inane questions.
Yeah, you were.
Oh, the web page was reloaded because a problem occurred. No, it's just you, phone. You reload pages after a while to be a dick. Okay, where is their family from?
North.
The south.
Yep.
Do they want a cat or a dog? Cat.
Dog. Because he's wrong.
I like cats and dogs.
But what do you want?
Weasels.
Fair.
They have the interactivity of a dog and the not being a dog of a cat. And they do war dances and they just have like that batshit happy expression on the face. And there's a slinky. Which friend have they known the longest?
Heck. Posh cat? Is the answer posh cat? What friend have you? Tierney?
No. I knew Tinks's sister way before I knew Tinks. Probably, oh yeah, it's a level tie between Tinks's sister and Paige.
Heck.
Although, like, friends of yours, mine would be the poshest cat. And friends of mine, it would be the Tink.
Tingle dingle.
Okay, 15 and 16. Do they think of themselves as extroverted or introverted? Do other people think of them as extroverted or introverted? I think you think of you as introverted and so does everyone else. Is that right?
Yeah, I think these days that's probably most accurate.
I think I'm majoritively introverted. Like, I need to not have people TM. Like, there are certain humans which I can have in my introversion, but I can't just have people.
People TM are the worst.
Ooh, Tricky has returned with snack. Came up with snack attack critical while making tea.
Roll the crit for snack.
Okay. 17. Do they want children? No.
No.
What do they think of long-term commitments, marriage, etc.?
Well, engaged, so I'm going that's a yes.
Also this. Do they like foreplay?
Indeed.
Are they a light sleeper? Yes, and very rude about my snoring.
That's not true.
Okay,
Not
you
very
weren't rude about it.
snoring.
But you've mentioned it and I'm self-conscious now.
That's not quite the same thing though, is it?
No. Do they like to cuddle while they sleep?
Yes.
Yeah. Sleepy snugs. Which celebrity do they find most attractive? I mean,
Lord Cakedale.
Yeah, I mean, is this a fair question? Because, like, we date one of those. How do they wind down at the end of a long day? I like how this question presupposes that winding down occurs.
Yeah, like, yes.
Do they drink every day?
Yeah,
Yep.
liquids are imbibed.
At least 2 litres of water and probably several brews. Would they ever want to live abroad? Canada, was it?
Yeah, I did want to live in Canada.
Yeah, I get anxious outside of Calderdale Kirklees area. Like, I don't even have to leave West Yorkshire, just like the bit of it I'm used to. Do they still have their wisdom teeth? Prim is very excited about you coming to Canada. You can hang out.
Why can't I say?
We can finally discover whatever the collective noun for DOMs is.
An awesomeness?
Is that the actual collective noun, or did you just come up with that?
I just came up with it. Oh, piss off, sticky keys. Oh, I turned you off already.
You have never turned anything off, Charlotte.
Allow shortcut keys, start to no. Oh, I have turned sticky keys off, so why are you still doing it? That's weird.
A domination of DOMs?
Okay. That's weird. So actually sticky keys is turned off. But it's still trying to do it.
Do you still have your wisdom teeth?
I do.
Oh.
They do not provide wisdom. It is a misnomer.
I have 3.5 of my wisdom teeth. I'm due a filling next Thursday. I wish they'd just pull the bloody thing, but apparently not.
No.
What do they like on pizza? You like soy chunks and pineapple.
Yep.
And too much chili sauce.
And garlic sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's just right.
Can you remember what I like on pizza?
No.
I'd be fine with that. I mean, I also like fish and chips.
You do. I was being silly.
Yeah. Do they have severe allergies, and what are they?
Oh god, I'm always getting this wrong.
You don't have allergies.
It's I don't have any. Yours is ibuprofen.
Incorrect.
It's paracetamol, isn't it?
It is.
Fuck's sake, I always get this wrong the wrong way. I just wouldn't give you either in an emergency, to be honest.
If they went to college, which this is American, so I'll take it to mean uni, what did they study? You did not do that thing.
I did not do that thing. I went to college. For a few weeks.
Computer stuff?
Funny enough, yeah.
See, I listen when you talk.
You did the thing, the science, the chemistry.
I did do the science. Do they believe in God? No.
I'm sitting right here.
Goddess, it's different. There's an S on the end.
Well,
What's the...
I assumed it was like an actual thing. You don't say actress anymore, you just say actor.
Okay. In that case, yes I do. Sometimes she gives me kisses. What's their favourite sex position?
Um,
I mean, that's very limiting, isn't it?
right.
That is a limiting question.
The answer is a sort of rolling number of positions. Wherever I put her, basically.
Yeah,
It's the
where I
answer
get
to
told
that.
to be, yeah. In an ideal world, how many times a week would they want to have sex? There, there
They're
isn't enough.
implying they want to stop.
Yeah, there isn't enough week in a week to answer that question. What is their least favourite part of their current job? The part where they have to have it.
The people trying to get into the room. The people trying to get into the room.
What people? I'm
People trying to
confused.
get into the room when you're pumping or whatever.
Oh, that. Yeah, I don't like that.
No,
They've put a lock on the door. They're not giving me a key to it. They've lost the key. They had someone put a lock on the door for me to use it as a quiet room to express milk in. But there's someone who won't talk to me anymore.
Yeah?
They were like, you keep going into F4, is that so you can concentrate? I was like, no, it's so I can express milk. And he just got really embarrassed and red and he wouldn't talk to me for the rest of the day. I was kind of sad.
Really? Were you planning on tormenting?
No, he's a very sweet boy and I think I genuinely embarrassed him.
Yeah? Well, I mean... Sure. But at the same time, like... I feel like there's a lot of embarrassment about stuff certain people's bodies can do. And that perhaps we need better education. Rather than sex education that goes, we're just gonna send the girls into a different room for a bit. Because that's not very productive. What happened to that?
What are they currently reading? The most recent thing you read was the Marshmallow book, right? Why did that have a question mark on it?
Because I was trying to remember if that was before or after Uncomfortable Labels.
After.
Oh no, it was Murder on the Rockport Limited. The, oh no, poor Cal. I'm sorry your kitty did a bad. I don't know what most of these do. How that look? Are you gonna make it look shit? Oh no, you're gonna be on completely the wrong layer. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Oh no, she's run away. She's run away. Oh heck. I'm sorry your kitty did a bad chew. Kitties I want to do the chewings. Nom, 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 nom. So are subbies, to be fair. So, I need to space these potatoes out a bit. Hopefully, these will be alright. What's everyone excited for at the moment? I'm curious. Tell us what's to look forward to. Because having things to look forward to is super important. I look forward to these streams because I get to draw and I get to hang out with you lovely potatoes. Saturday, seeing a friend for his birthday. We're going dancing. Going to a day rave to listen to lots of trance. Not my favourite genre, but it's not my pie, so. Also trying to work out what to do for my birthday in January. So many thoughts. Too big, too big, too big, too big. No. Just there, right? Just there. Ooh, Kel's got fire retreat. Maybe an election on Monday. Fingers crossed that you get a good one. It's scary. It is a scary time right now for elections. Oh crap.
Flashes of frailty and thoughts of red doors climb from the depths to the skies. Bloodlines that failed me compel nothing more. Ambition burns in my eyes. Cast beyond duty and past to the scorn. Voices that walk.
Trying to get these all nicely spaced out. And the other way. That is a very weird looking tail. But we don't love it any less. Sleeping soon. Sleep is good. Tricky's looking forward to sleep. I'm a big fan of sleep. Well, fingers crossed for a good election. I would like a good election here too, but the way things are going, we're getting signs of voter suppression. So they're talking about ID for everyone who wants to vote, which is concerning because that's going to affect certain groups of people more than others. Right. Let's fill these potatoes with joy and colour.
Planting the seeds through my cities of gold. Rip out the weeds by the root. Queen of the free, the breaker of chains. Winter will cry out my name. Look to the sea to follow my flame. Become the mother of flame. Found no more. Let my children soar to the distant shore.
Dodgy.
Glide over the world. Found no more. Let my children soar to the distant
Ooh.
we will glide over the world.
Smaller brush. Small. No. Ah! No. There we go. Smaller brush. Even the smallest brush. Taters. Right. Duplicate. What track is this? Oh, check your heart. Oh, I see. Yeah, that is better. I thought it wasn't, but it was. Right. Oh, here we go. Right. Right, last thing we need is some tentacles. Naturally. Hey, Tato friend. Wink. Right, so this shiny new layer. Oh no, the smallest of an allowed. How does voting ID work? They're basically saying you have to put like if you're going into a polling booth, you have to turn up with photo ID. I don't know how that works with postal voting. Like maybe that's the thing. Maybe people should be trying to organise postal voting as soon as possible, because it really sounds like they want to stop people voting this time. Because I think they're concerned that perhaps people won't vote for who they're supposed to. You know, who the government has decided that we're supposed to be voting for. Did I say that? I was planning on it. Other way. Thank you very much. Very, very kind of you. Next layer. Oh goodness, what happened there? What is this? Friend, you've hurt your tent. There we go. And maybe that should be slightly more in like that. Mayhaps so. Yeah. Just it's very important that we get the tentacles right. Next. Oh gosh. Nope. It's a slightly pregnant tentacle there. I'm sure that's somebody's kink. So close. Doof. Doof. Oh, come on. Doof. Yeah, I got it. Got there in the end. New. So many tentacles. What was that? Certainly was not a tentacle. That was for sure. That's bad. Next. Next. I don't know why they're getting bigger towards the top, but there we go. Maybe we'll just have a whole bunch of different sized ones. Just need one more over here, and then I think we're good. Excellent. Oh. Alright, let's move them about a bit. Get them where they need to be. There, we'll get you up here a bit. Oh, I like that one. Yeah. Oh, you're such a lucky spud. Look at this tato. Look at this happy tato. Can you tell me which one that is? That one? Let's duplicate that layer. And flip it good. See? Yes. Maybe that way. There we go. Okay. Right. And I need you.
Hello.
Oh, well, I have a slightly haunted tater. Yes, Cal, you've done a very good job putting together your desk. Why don't you see if you can get it finished? Right, first, thirsticle. Let's do that again.
Oh no.
It's okay. Should have done that in one smooth motion. There we go. Right. Only multiple more tentacles to go.
How many multiple?
I mean as many as there are. Burp. Burn.
Don't burn up. Back to my main questions.
Yeah.
Are they conscious about saving money?
What is this saving? I don't have any money to save. Surely you need money in the first place to be able to save things.
I mean, if you didn't kick the stats and get board games and things that generally make you happy.
Yeah, I mean, if I wasn't happy, it would be really easy to. You're right. I should just be unhappy.
Heck, I just dropped my headphone. Sorry, what did you say there?
I said you're right. I should just be unhappy. It'll be way cheaper.
Oh, I hate that idea. Thanks. What is their ideal date night?
Pizza.
Mine involves sex and pizza.
Fucking.
Oh, there we go.
That was yours. I was doing more.
Just sex and pizza.
What's wrong with sex and pizza?
Nothing's wrong with sex and pizza. That's why I like the idea so much.
What kind of monster doesn't like sex and pizza?
Okay, we're having a sex and pizza date.
A pizza date.
We could even have sex on the pizza. 37. Where were they born?
Locally, in your case.
How did you know that?
Because I think you've mentioned sometime about like the fact that you've not moved terribly far from where you were birthed.
Yeah, I expect to say, die in the same hospital I was born in.
I nearly did die in the same hospital I was born in multiple times.
I'm glad you didn't.
I even worked there for a while, cleaning floors. And that's when I got meningitis and nearly died. In my mid-20s. Everyone seems to think that meningitis is a childhood disease, but...
I thought that.
Oh boy, that can go wrong.
I'm sad you got meningitis. I'm glad you didn't die of it though.
I'm glad I didn't die of it too.
How do they take their coffee? Milky.
Black. I don't think I've ever seen you drink coffee.
I hate coffee.
Well, there you go.
In fact, I had to go out and buy coffee.
You have it taken away.
Yeah, when you wanted coffee, I had to go and buy coffee, is how much I don't like coffee.
to get me coffee. I could have just not drunk coffee.
That's weird. It's almost like you vaguely might have liked something, so I went and did it. It's like I want you to be happy. Love making you happy. It is one of my biggest joys, is turning you into a happy mistress. Love you, beautiful.
Love you, do.
Oh, Kel's aunt got meningitis at 50.
Ow.
She's okay though.
I'm glad.
I'm glad. / relieved. What amount of public display of affection are they comfortable with?
I mean...
At what point do we not
people-
get arrested?
Yeah, like, as long as we're generally not getting arrested, I think we're okay.
What is their go-to drink order?
Where?
I think it means like alcohol drink.
Oh. I don't think I've ever drunk with you.
No, I've been pregnant and breastfeeding this whole time.
You have?
Is it Purple Rain?
It is not Purple Rain. That would be Laura.
What's yours?
I don't really drink. If I'm gonna drink, it'll be like... maybe Old Moot. Yeah, like a fruity cider.
Yeah, I really like Sex on the Beach.
Yeah, but what do you drink?
You can't fuck up a Sex on the Beach.
I mean, I'd have thought fucking was all part of it.
Yeah, I very much like Sex on the Beach. Or anything that's fruity.
Fruity drinks.
How old were they when they lost their virginity?
Too young?
Yeah, I lost my voluntary at 50, so... What are their porn preferences? I'm going to go out on a limb and say tentacles.
I'm just going to say yes. I do enjoy tentacles, but there's not much good tentacle porn out there. Because I like consensual tentacles, not like weird rapey tentacles.
Are they confrontational? No.
No, I avoid the confronts, s'il vous plaît.
How often do they use social media? Yes.
Daily.
Do they have a condiment / hot sauce preference?
Yes.
Yeah, you like the one that's like it's got the bird on it. And they make mayonnaise.
Yes.
I recognise it visually, I don't know what it's called brand-wise. What makes them insanely impatient?
Waiting?
Yeah, waiting while horny.
I mean... that's not true.
I get very impatient while horny.
I mean, yeah, that's good for you, but it's not true for me.
What makes you insanely impatient?
Waiting? I'm not a patient person. Patience is a virtue. I lack.
What is their go-to form of exercise?
Fucking.
Yours is doing a fuck or a dance, isn't it?
I like dancing.
I like fucking.
What if you do some kind of combination of the two?
What, fuck dance?
Ducking? Fancying?
I don't like dancing.
Don't feel like dancing?
I don't feel like dancing.
When the old Joanna plays?
What is their dream job?
Subby? Yes, Arachno, I do prefer consenticles. I even have the game to prove it.
Yours is doing creatives.
That's true. Right.
Favourite meal?
Let's see.
So there.
Chinese or pizza?
Mm.
Oh, curry. It's curry.
Ugh.
Love curry.
Yeah, no. I was with you at Chinese or pizza.
What if it was pizza?
Who is their closest friend currently?
Are we talking proximity or?
I'm assuming it meant emotionally. Oh, I like this question as well. What is the one thing that gets them off every time? Again, this is a very presumptuous question.
Yeah, I mean, very little gets me off every time. I'm legendarily difficult to get off, full stop, so.
I very much want to.
I know, sweetie.
It is my tiny phone. Do they like celebrating their birthday?
You don't.
I do not.
Because you believe it's cursed.
It's doomed.
Right.
The firstborn's first word. Doom. I want to know.
Is that not a question?
No, sorry, I just got sidetracked. I'm out of the things on the list.
I'd be better off with an actual program.
Okay. What are your secret skills?
I don't have any secret skills.
Okay. What was your favourite childhood toy?
Lego.
Books?
Lego, and it's still Lego. But I also really like Transformers. But these days I'm a bit of a Transformers snob. I really only like the Masterpiece ones, because those are the ones that are as good as I remember them Transformers being, even though they weren't that good when I was a kid.
La-di-da.
Yeah, that's me.
Yes. Sorry.
Sorry, go ahead.
Krimi was asking if you'd seen what I'd written in the Discord about the new Pokemon thing. Yes, I read it out to her. I insisted that she onboard that information. What is the best gift you ever gave to someone?
I mean, that's surely up to them to decide, isn't it?
What's the best job you think you ever did of gift giving? Tricky used to like Lego. He'd wall himself in with it on the sofa. And guesses it was no surprise that he took to Minecraft.
Same, right? I've got about 120 litres of Lego. That's not including all the made-up stuff we've got on the shelves.
So many litres.
Like it.
Many litres of Lego. Oh, this is a horrible question. You.
two huge boxes of Lego down there, and then the top shelf's got a bunch of Lego on it. You can walk barefoot on Lego. Just brave it. Be brave.
So you can physically walk barefoot on Lego?
Yeah. I think, unfortunately, I'm going to have to come back to this at another time. Because I feel like, despite having all the components, I would be better off putting this in an animation program, rather than trying to animate this in the GNU image manipulation program. Soz. So, we'll close that for now. So, right.
Right.
Yeah.
Cal's done her desk.
Yes! That's a very good cow. Well done. You can have pot on the head. And ice cream if you've got.
Oh, she's completely covered in sweat. That sounds like a good look.
I do enjoy a moist sunbathe. Tricky, like, I don't know if you've seen my recent Deadly Premonition review. Sort of a review. I used this to make that. Yeah, but what if you're hotter, more bothered, and more moist?
This question list, I feel like it's asking for bleak. What was your worst job?
A worst job?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the job I was worst at, or the job I hated the most?
I mean, both sound interesting.
I think the job I was worst at... Let's see... the job I was worst at was selling gas and electric door to door. Because I didn't like lying to people. And that is kind of a requirement of the job. And the people that were doing really well in that job were actually lying to people.
Oh, good.
I just thought that wasn't really acceptable. So, I didn't do that thing.
So what about your other worst?
My other worst is a good question. Wait, what happened here? Oh, I thought that was the job I hated the most. Probably fast food?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh god, what?
Just dealing with hungry assholes, or?
Yeah. Ah. What is going on? Why would you not brush along the whole thing?
Oh no. Tricky used to be really good at Paint Shop Pro and then got behind a few versions, so understood nothing in the updated one. Oh, and if you're in for a treat, Nisifua Discord. If we want to see a hot and bothered Kel. It's cute there was an if on that statement.
Okay. Oh, I know what's going on.
Oh, she's got little red cheeks.
Oh, now I have to see.
And for some reason, Badass eyebrow bar is just very prominent. I had to take my eyebrows bars out.
Oh no.
They made me look like Joseph Fritzl. I don't know what it was. They changed the shape of my brows, so they were just very pointy in the middle. It was not a good look. Aww. Rachno used to work for a moving company.
Yeah?
I used to know someone that was a mover, like they were an asshole. But they did complain a lot that people were just very rude. I just assumed that it was because they were an asshole that no one had the time of day for them.
You keep scaling without telling me. Okay, okay.
They do not scale. What is the best advice you've ever been given?
Good advice. What is this good advice? Oh yeah, when dealing with paranoia, you're not that important. Like, I used to get like lots of major like paranoid issues. Like, I say used to. I still sometimes get it. I sometimes become convinced that people are trying to poison me. Oh crap. Because paranoid personality. Woo. Or otherwise trying to hurt me. It's not super helpful. I should probably have done these each on a different layer. Yeah, just you're not that important really helps with that sort of thing.
Is this part of why you always make me try food?
No.
Whenever we're cooking together, it's like, taste it, what do you think?
Well, you
Am I the canary?
No, you have different tastes to me.
I'm pretty sure I'm the canary.
You have different tastes to me because you like that you don't like spicy things, so it's a case of making sure that things can be flavoured in a way that you enjoy.
The more it tastes like you, the better it tastes.
Not all food can taste like pussy.
I resent that. How do you treat people that annoy you for no reason?
How do I treat people? What?
That annoy you for no reason.
Oh, I just ignore them wherever possible.
What have you learned from your past relationships?
I can usually identify someone who is an abuser pretty damn quickly these days.
Yeah, I was just thinking, is signs of abuse too bleak? But I guess you answered that one for me.
I mean, I think signs of abuse is actually quite an important one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which is why if I tell you you should probably be worried about your partner, people should listen to me.
I like not having to worry about mine.
I like you not having to worry about yours. I would like everyone to not have to worry about theirs.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like some of these aren't perfectly evenly spaced, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to accept that or if it's just going to annoy the piss out of me.
If you learnt into it, would it help?
Hmm?
If you learnt into it and made them, like, decidedly gentle, would it help?
No, because I'm trying to come up with a very specific effect. The music just totally given up now. Yeah. Hmm?
What are some of the worst things that people have tried to, like, use as pickup lines on you?
People don't tend to try and pick me up. I don't know why you think that it is otherwise.
Because I think you're hot.
I'm glad you enjoy me.
Mm-hmm.
This is Miracle of Sound level 6.
Hey.
Because I like his older stuff.
Oh gosh, you're that kind of hipster, huh?
I do like his older stuff.
I just like his stuff in general.
I do. I've not really I've not really listened to his new stuff as much, so I think the liking of older stuff is less of being a hipster and more of being just a
A busy
this is the
person.
stuff I've got sort of happy memories of.
Wait, didn't you used to like do online dating? I'm pretty sure you must have had like several crappy attempts at a pickup.
I mean,
I think one of the saddest, most sad sack attempts at like someone trying to get me into bed was they sort of they were trying to lean on the gay angle, and he like made a big deal of coming out to me as bi, and I was like, oh, that's great. And then he was like, yeah, so you need to come and teach me how to do a blowjob. I was like,
well, if you bring someone with a cock, I'll teach you how to suck it.
where were you 5 years ago? Why did oh why? Why were you not my wing bitch at this point? That would have been the best bitchy put down. So yeah, like for some people coming out is a big deal. For other people it's a way of, you know, just trying to get a notch. Not sure how that works.
Right. Let's pick some nice colours.
Purple's a nice colour.
Purple is a nice colour.
Green's a nice colour.
Green is a nice colour.
Blue's a nice colour.
Blue is a nice.
Orange is a nice colour.
Are we just... Is that how we do?
What? Why did we stop at orange? Why are we drawing the line at James's beard?
I'm not drawing a line on James's beard. Don't think you'd appreciate that.
No, but he'll let you plait it and put beads in it and stuff. He won't let you shave it off though, which is my main bugbear.
Bugbears? I like bugbears.
Yeah, he may make excellent bosses. I've been conspiring with my new partner / colleague.
You have a new part.
I was talking to Nick about polyamory earlier.
Oh.
Sorry, I thought the bugbear thing was the context. I feel like I might have run you in a bit better to that.
Maybe. Maybe you could have, but you chose not to.
No, I meant if I had a literal new partner, I feel like you might have been consulted.
Mm.
You would have been consulted.
Well, I do and appreciate.
That feels like a bare minimum expectation. But yeah, no, I've been talking to my new partner / colleague. Because I've read their character sheet, but I don't know how much my character has read their character sheet. And we have come to the conclusion that the barbarian with the very low intelligence score probably hasn't.
I can't get this purple right.
That's a mood. I wish my hair had been the colour I wanted it to be. Damien still calls my hair purple even though it's not, and it makes me happy, although I think that might just be manipulative pandering. I'm fine with it.
You live with a manipulative panda.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't help that purple isn't real.
Purple's real.
Purple isn't real.
Purple's real.
It doesn't exist on the light spectrum.
Yeah, it does.
Tell me how the spectrum do. How that spectrum do.
About 600 nanometers is purple. It's magenta that you can't see.
It's not real.
Purple's real. It comes after blue.
That's a violet.
Violet's purple.
You're right, I am thinking of magenta. But magenta's not real. Which I love.
Your favourite colour is a lie.
No? That feels very thematically appropriate.
But yeah, saying magenta isn't real is like saying any sound that isn't just a pure note isn't real.
Bugger. Let me make ridiculous statements in peace.
Shan't.
Huh.
What?
I'm not selecting that. Oh, you've gone into a mode, have you?
I've finally finished my big listen of season 4 of Dice Funk.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
How'll that do?
Too good.
Okay. Well, I got that right at least.
Aww. So Primmy's explanation of magenta is it's just the absence of green and your brain can't comprehend it, so it just makes shit up. My brain makes so much shit up.
Same?
Mm-hmm.
What did I come up with the other day? Well, I mean, like, that's not neatly forgetting all the other things.
Mm-hmm.
Get.
Have you dried out yet?
Have I dried out? No, I'm still moist.
You're still moist.
Moist.
You are still moistened.
Heckin' moist gal.
Eep. 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 Oh no.
Oh no, what do?
Crimmy's puddy cat hurt her feety when she fell off a perch today. She's doing a little hide in the basement and has a dry snoot.
Oh no. Always kitty friend gets all the letters.
Mm-hmm.
Heck. What is there?
Might be cookie dough.
Didn't we make cookies yesterday?
Your point being.
The sharp bit at the end.
Oh, my eyeballs are having a fun time trying to look at that.
Yeah?
They're not on board with it.
No?
Like,
Why?
it's good, but visually just a lot. Crimmy wants to know the name of this song.
This is Lady of Worlds from Miracle of Sound level 6.
Ooh. And Arachnovolt's making his way back through campaign 1 of Critical Role. He'd never finished it the first time round. I made myself laugh with something that's not funny.
But what if it was funny?
It was going to be, I like my D&D podcasts how I like my fanny. Full of
Bill?
Laura Dale.
Ba-dum-ts.
Hey. I miss having snuggling range squishies.
Not long now.
Mm-hmm. I am under, like, no illusions that I will be the jetpack to the small spoons. She's just going to see a tiny squish and she's going to be like, that baby, squishing it. And it'll be adorable, because everything she does is adorable.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
She is the most maximum cutest.
Mm-hmm. She's so cute. Love her and squish her and want to give her scritches. Also, she's coming back to, like, probably severely full of sugar / on a very bad sugar crash.
I mean, I'd rather she wasn't on a very bad anything.
She will be very full of sugar.
Maybe she's happy and full of sugar.
I mean, she might be sleepy after the sugar wears off, but, like, just keep her topped up, I guess.
Doesn't sound particularly healthy.
Well, you know, I only get to see her once every couple of months, so it's not like it's going to have a big effect. We're having ice cream breakfast. We're having ice cream for breakfast, and I've bought her some chocolate, and I got her some chocolate.
What about chocolate? Did you consider chocolate?
I did consider chocolate, and I'm going to get some ice cream sauce, and then I'm going to make some sandwiches with chocolate spread. Basically, she's going to come back round and happy. Tutu.
Tiny flute.
Tiny
flute now.
But how tiny is the flute?
It is a considerably tiny flute.
Considerably tiny.
Hi, kitty.
Did she hear mention of chocolate too many times and she came summoned?
I love you too, sweetie. Very cute. Love you. It was a message of love.
Oh. Did she just come down to be adorable?
Just came down to tell me she loved me.
Aww. We have the cutest princess.
We do.
I keep getting tempted to get her a little tiara, but I'm pretty sure she'd never wear it. But also she'd look very cute in a little tiara.
She would?
She would, because I call her my princess enough times that, like, she legitimately should just wear a tiara. And then everyone has to call her princess.
That seems fair and reasonable. Ooh.
But I'm not sure she'd enjoy the constant sense of hat.
Hat. Constant sense of hat.
I don't know, she comes back to give you like a stealth love, like just ask her how she feels about constant hat. In other news, I've successfully stirred my cookie dough.
Woo.
I now need to put chocolate chips in it in the oven, and it in me.
Ooh, no. Right, let's duplicate it there. Duplicate! Ooh, yeah, can I do that? That's too mushy. Maybe just show me the blur.
What if didn't blur? What if did not?
What if didn't blur?
What if didn't? What if instead of showing you the blur, it just went, nah, mate. No.
What if it was like mlem?
Blim. Blim. blim,
I have done a really silly thing.
blim, blim. Yes, you have.
Do you want
Hit
to
me.
explain the blem blem to everyone?
Blim.
So, yesterday we were just blemming at each other. Just blem, blem.
Blim, blim.
So, anyone in chat seen Akira?
I have not seen Akira.
You haven't seen Akira, it's true.
I have not. So I thought that this Blem song was very sweet and charming. Blim,
It made me think of Doll's Polyphony
blim,
from Akira.
blim. It's the Blem song now.
Blem, blem,
Blim, blim, blim,
blem, blem, blem,
blim.
blem, blem, blem,
So many Blems.
blem, blem.
Oh. I'm trying to decide what to draw next. I'm in a drawing phase at the minute.
Yeah, me too.
Arachno's back.
So, we're back now.
Back no. Hey. I have been summoned by message to go get my offspring, for it is eating its own hands.
Why would it eat its own hands?
Because limited vocabulary for please put food in here.
What if food went in?
Mm-hmm. Might do more dice funk draws, but I can't decide who to draw.
Anna. Anna. Season 1. She's a gremlin. She's a white little gremlin.
I think I want to do all of season 6.
Do it.
I don't know who to do next. Well, I'm not sure how to draw someone that's forgettable.
How about you just draw like a really boring suit and then just have their whole face like it's slightly in shadow?
Yeah, that works. Oh, I could even like draw that as a twofer, because if I have King Badass casting the shadow.
There you go. Sorted.
Good talk. I like drawing Sneeple.
Sneeple.
I enjoy Sneeple. I'm out of practice at doing scales. I should have done them in pencil before I started with the pen. Apparently I talked about drawing too much and my pencil case fell over.
Sometimes that's how it be.
Do you prefer Sneeple or Snurson?
I mean, I'm not a Sneeple or a Snurson, so I don't think I'm really the person you should be asking.
And who should I be asking about Sneeple Snurson?
I like a full Snurson.
Next time you talk to, like, your favourite Snurson, could you ask them?
Don't you have a pet Snursen?
I have a snack.
Well, are they not a Snursen?
I mean, she's not. Is it sapient or sentient? She's sentient. She's not sapient, I think. Yeah, she's not sapient. She has no Snursenhood. I've just seen the time.
Yeah?
It knocking on for 10:10.
It is? What time did we start?
8. I'm curious what you're drawing other than a round bow.
A round bow.
Just a round bow.
Round bow.
I'm waiting for the pun to land.
It's not a pun. Just a piece of art I wanted to do.
I know. Do you prefer coconut or tomato curries?
Bow?
I prefer coconut ones.
I didn't like those.
I don't like spicy food. Like, if it's like a korma, I can do it. Because that, it's flavour, it's not spice.
Well, even I don't think that curry should be an endurance test.
My threshold's just incredibly low. And chili upsets my tum-tum.
I'm sorry that it does a bit for you.
I had my tum-tum upset by some tofurkey sausages.
What?
The Italian ones. They call themselves basil and tomato flavoured.
Oh, those are really nice.
So I shoveled a couple in, and they were kind of like, I wasn't really paying attention because I was just eating really quick and like swilling it down with like smoother. So I thought it was just peppery or possibly just basil overkill. And then like my stomach started to gripe, so I read the ingredients, and it turns out that what they were was chili and basil. Because there's chili in them, and that's enough to set me off.
Wow.
In case you were wondering how pathetic I am. Oh heck.
No. Quite that bad.
Your modbot is terrible.
Yeah, what are they having a problem with today?
Gayest.
Gayest?
So Cal was trying to tell us about a publishing company called Astrolago, I don't know which pronunciation press, and they make the gayest D&D supplements. The Fairy Fire PDF that she sent us.
Oh yeah.
Latest book's being printed, it's called Witch and Craft, and it's all about doing crafting based magic. Sign me the fuck up.
Cool.
very annoyed with the fairy dragon drawing situation.
Yeah?
I can semi-picture one in my head. I can't visualise it enough to actuate it. But I want a tattoo of the thing that I can almost imagine.
Hmm. I'm not really sure how to handle that.
It's like the visualising equivalent of when you can't remember a word.
Oh, I did it bad. No.
Oh no, don't do bads. They're
I'm so glad I
bad.
had a duplicate.
Hmm?
Said I'm so glad I had a duplicate.
Speaking of which, I think my duplicate needs feeding. I shall return.
What happens?
Good friends will part sometimes, that's just the way it goes. Don't waste your life banging on doors that have been closed. Sometimes the ones you trust the
I keep
most
doing that.
let you down. Life doesn't hold back when it's kicking you around. You've lived a little, loved a little, tasted bitter heartache. You got to just forget the ones who hurt you for your own sake. If they can't see it's your way, walk through that open door.
Okay. Let's not fuck this up. Let's.
The world is such a scary place when you're alone. You're on an empty stage, you got no microphone. But don't you hide behind the curtains in the wings. Step out into the lights and let them hear you sing. You've laughed a little,
Okay. Right, now that I've fucked about with all this, hopefully I can do something to make it less. Obviously it's multiplying layer by layer, which means the middle is almost impossible to see.
I've returned
How'll that do?
with a tiny titty accessory.
A tiny titty accessory. Oh heck. I hear they're all the rage this year.
Yeah?
In Milan. Yeah.
You still don't have eyebrows. Tell me who stole them. I will go beat them up and get your eyebrows back.
Ever have an idea and you just can't make the art happen of it? It's like, this is basically what I thought about.
Yeah, that's pretty much my relationship with art. struggle to make the things happen.
That is a mood of bigness. Oh, yeah. Do a save. Save.
Just another no one. Keep the family sound.
Oh, yay!
Like a
Kelso with the thing! Whoop whoop! Thank you, sweetie. So the first badge is something you have to toggle in your account's privacy settings. And it does it for all channels. Yay!
Potato!
Potato's back!
Oh, Kelly's best girl.
Okay, accounts privacy settings. We'll need to remember that for everyone else.
I have returned the information.
Have you?
Yes, I can remember things like that.
Yep, it's definitely up, Kel. Yay, the catato's back. I missed seeing the catato. Like, I spent long enough drawing and everything.
in the big black empty sea. She is always there with me. Keeps me sheltered, keeps me free.
Stop attempting to remove my headphone, Tiny Small.
But what if, and consider this, what if didn't?
Then I guess different things would occur. You are so small.
God damn.
He just looked me dead in the eye and pulled my headphone cable.
You know how babbies do pulling?
Oh, they do blemming. I got a tiny blem. Yeah, I got a tiny blem.
How tiny that blem though?
He's such a tiny blem. Nah.
Yeah.
Nah. Quick, someone fetch Laura. Tiny sounds.
JJ Abrams me up, me baby.
I am enjoying Kel's suggestion of the next step up for the badges. But what do you think,
Potato
Paul?
with a tentacle strap on. Well, I mean, the thing is,
The thing about that.
is that Twitch get kind of weird about that kind of shit.
I mean, it could be indistinctly drawn enough that it's only that if you know it's that. Blem. We are having a great time sharing blems. That's right. You are very good at this. You are very good at this. You are the most talented tiny blem lord. I know. I am very proud of you and your smallness.
I don't know why it's not doing the thing.
No. That's okay. I think he believes in you anyway.
Ah! And that setting isn't available in the mobile app. Well, that's good to know for everyone. All the other privacy and security settings are there, but the one needed to change it back to a potato is not. Well, I'm so glad that's sorted. It felt wrong having no potatoes.
Mm-hmm. In unrelated news, I have a small soft throwing tiny shapes.
Unst.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
He did a whole unst.
An entire unst.
Mm-hmm.
But
And he's just a tiny baby.
that is true. Has anyone told him that he's tiny?
I remind him daily. Here's my small soft. Blim. Here's my bink bink. No. You're the most charming small soft. I'm charmed by your small softness. Yeah?
This Nova is not so super.
Hmm?
This Supernova is not so super.
What if I did soup?
Ah, there we go.
Hey!
What if we wrote
Ah, I had a small yawn.
a small?
I had a small, and now I feel better. Kiss the small.
Kiss in the small?
Kiss the small. Kiss the small.
Ah. Kiss the small. You know it.
According to the health visitors, apparently you can't spoil a child with too much affection. I intend to test this hypothesis. Aww.
Oh my god, what did I do?
He's doing an admire of your Skype picture.
I skipped you.
Mm-hmm. Picture's always very strange for me to look at.
Yeah?
It's like kind of you, but not. It feels like looking at alternative universe version of you.
It's alternative miniverse.
Mm-hmm. What if girlfriend but pink?
What if girlfriend but pink?
Would still be hot. It's only like 6 days until I get to smooch your girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be very limited smoochings. He's going to be here at midnight and on a bus by 8:30.
But what if unlimited smoochings?
I mean, she's very good at going to sleep. Like, she can go to sleep like a bag of wet sand can land on a floor. She just set
Just
and sleep.
and
It's, oh,
like a sneeze almost.
tiny sneeze. How
These
small
tiny
was that
sneeze. I said these tiny sneeze.
It was precious and small. Oh, Cal gets it. Don't you hate it when people can just sleep? Yes, I envy it. I envy it greatly. I have 2 partners that can just, and they're out. Like, where's all the time spent lying there and trying to be asleep? The hours of existential dread and self-doubt. How do they fit their stressing time in?
Right?
Like, what do they not just, like, is their life not left wanting for looking at the clock every 5 minutes and going, oh, I'm up in X amount of time. I am up in X amount of time minus 5 minutes now. What about all the tiny discomforts and like achy joints that you don't pay attention to while you're up and about?
I don't know what that is.
Sleepy people are just...
Sleeple.
Sleeple, yes. I envy the sleeple. Oh, my eyes unfocused a bit, and your little gay circle thing, it looked like it was sucking into the screen.
Ah!
And my eyes got very confused.
It looked like it was being sucked into the screen.
It looked sort of black hole-ish.
See, I tried to make it more of a white hole, but...
It's baffling my eyeballs. Aww. Kel has to take loads of tranquilizer meds and still takes hours to drift off. Yeah, I used to just knock myself stone cold with Phenergan antihistamines. Like 5 or 6 of those bad boys and you were out for the count and you didn't sneeze all next day. Problem is the count could have been 16 hours. And man nor beast could wake you up. Oh. Da-ba-da.
Ba-ba-da.
Looking at it is disturbing.
Yeah?
Like, I'm simultaneously seeing a 2D and a 3D object. Is anyone else getting that, or am I just really tired? Because I could be tired. The floor at work does ripple now.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm getting to the point of sleep deprivation where I'm just starting to evaluate things on how fun they are to stare at. The lino in the bathroom at work is amazing to stare at. It waves like a sea. The carpet in the main room sort of resonates against itself and it's very jagged. The walls just sort of flutter. I am very tired.
I'm sorry that you're doing a tiny tie.
As small, soft, and sleepy and juicy. I have so many sleep debt. Monday is supposed to be my sleep day. You made it into my awake day. But I'd already had so many of those. I want pizza again. I also want chips and
At some point
gravy.
tonight, stop wanting pizza.
Briefly.
Oh. I'm sorry, I missed that.
I want chips, cheese and gravy.
Chip, cheese and gravy want you to, yeah.
Also, someone at work looked at me like I fell out of a freaking tree when I said that the other day. I was like, I really fancy cheesy chips and gravy, and they were like, you what? As if they'd never heard of the concept of the only acceptable way to eat cheesy chips and gravy. By shoving all of them in your face.
Ooh.
Like, you've heard of that, right?
Cheesy chips and gravy? It's poutine, isn't it? It's a Canadian thing.
I thought the cheese in poutine was curds, like,
I mean,
slightly
I think
different.
it is, but, like...
It's basically
The
the
gist
same.
is basically there. It's just the north part of a different continent.
No matter where you go in the world, the North will always have something stodgy.
Right?
Oh, I'm doing an excite.
Yeah.
Keep thinking about polyamory.
The card there.
I didn't know there was more.
I mean, there isn't.
Oh, I was
just making
enjoying
that
the
up on
more.
the fly.
Oh, it was good. You should quit. Tiny Small is doing a tiny stand. Such a stood up boy. Very dribbly, but so stood up. Oh, we're having a sip. We got tired of that nonsense.
Yeah.
We're having a cuddle because Mummy's needy. I'm very needy and you're very snuggable. Oh no, I've had my headphones stolen.
What if they were no longer your headphones?
If I bribe you with a titty, will you stop stealing my headphones?
Your offer will be considered.
Sorry, I know I'm fidgeting. But in my defence, I am very uncomfortable.
Oh, this tool is hard to use.
I said that about the strap-on. Oh, we still need to buy a different sticky in a bit.
I think they're called dildos, dear.
No. Called sticky in a bit. Because you stick them in your bits.
Did you in fact? Oh, well, I stuck it in the bits.
Yeah, you did. Repeatedly and with vigour.
Yep. Someone just kept passing me the salt, so I kept using the vigors.
I heard a phrase I haven't heard in a while.
Yeah?
Vinegar strokes.
Oh, God, why did you hear the vinegar strokes?
It was like one of those banter conversations where, like, they were trying to outgross each other.
Right.
I think the gist of it was, like, the worst thing to do while cooking.
Right.
Trying to flip a pancake while in mid-vinegar strokes was one of them, because it was like, which one do you concentrate on? Other suggestions were plastering while plastered seemed like a pretty terrible thing to try do.
I mean, that just seems silly.
That's just asking for problems.
Multiple.
Itchy, 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 itchy. Oh, Kel's at it, beating metadecks with janky ass shenanigans. Is this more magic?
It sounds like magic.
Sounds like magic. It's up to magic. I downed a shot of vinegar once, it really sucked. the urge to vomit. Probably not the worst shot I've ever had.
No?
What's the worst shot you've ever had?
Tequila.
I like tequila.
Fucking hate tequila.
Why do you hate
So
tequila?
ill. Like, I'd had... Oh no. By worst, you mean tasted worst or had the worst effect?
I'm going to say tasted worst because the worst effect might be a fun new conversation.
No, it was definitely tequila then.
I really don't like Sambuca.
I don't like Sambuca either.
It's sticky and it's gross. Like sour shots are sticky but fruit flavoured. An ouzo is gross but not sticky. Sambuca took both of those and went, what if wankiest features of both?
Nice work, Melissa.
With an excellent honey butt. Thrown upon James 3 times today.
Hey!
Has not given me one.
It's not for you.
Am I the favourite parent or am I the least favourite parent because you do not give me tiny gifts of cottage cheese?
We know this tune.
It's a very, very technical song, but I think you can keep up. Paddy, 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 hard. Paddy, 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 hard. Paddy, 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 hard. Paddy, 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 hard. Paddy, 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 hard. Yeah. Oh. Jeez. Have you tried the roasty pizza?
Roasty pizza?
The stuffing and the gravy paste.
No, I haven't had time for pizza this week.
I might try it at the weekend.
I might do it tomorrow.
Like it down. Beating me to the punch. I don't mind being beaten. I would be okay with this. / slightly aroused. Tiki 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 read. Tiki 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 read. Oh.
Oh?
My brain just invaded itself with a thought I didn't ask for.
Okay.
You know, like, you can get chocolate dipped fruit, like you can get chocolate strawberries and chocolate grapes and whatever. Also, chocolate grapes are just my absolute thing. I adore them.
Wasted chocolate.
But if you want to make me happy, put chocolate on grapes, okay?
I mean, usually I just put things in you and that makes you happy.
Yeah, it does. To be fair, just like generally being around me makes me happy. You're very good at making me happy. But yeah, my brain went, what about chocolate coated cucumber?
Yeah, you gonna give it a try?
I hate the idea. It seems texturally offensive and like flavour combo offensive and just a lot of it feels bad. It just feels like a very bad. Everything about it is bad. Yeah.
Friends get in your cars and drive. Gonna drive my blues away. Just another sunny day. Gonna drive my blues away. Just another sunny day.
Does that look better?
It's not blagging out my eyes as much, but the orange is depressing.
Hmm.
Pro or con axolotls?
Oh, they're very cute.
Oh, they make me cringe.
Oh,
I'm scared that the little fronds will get hurt.
that's understandable. What if I did that?
What if you did that?
That's the question, isn't it?
Pro or con fighting fish?
I would never fight a fish.
I used to have some fighting fish. They were beautiful. Weird little buggers. The way they lay eggs is creepy.
Yeah?
They cuddle and the eggs all fall out and sink to the bottom, and then like the mum tries to eat them while the dad tries to pick them up and put them in like a little bubble nest he's made out of spit.
Yeah.
So the cuddle's cute, but then the immediate like eating of an offspring thing. And then he keeps them in his little bubble kingdom that is made, and will go absolutely fucking ham on anything that goes near it.
Understandable.
Which is cute until feeding time, where he's like aggressively eating dinner. My fighting fish was a moron though. He just sat and looked after some unfertilised eggs for like 2 weeks and then got bored of the idea. Cal says that Fighting Fish is one of Dessa's best songs. Have you heard it?
I do not believe I have. Yes,
Is that so small sleep?
it might be. Yeah?
I'm hungry, but I don't know what I want to eat.
thought you wanted to eat pizza.
Yeah, but pizza's not realistic, so now I'm cycling through my actual options.
Ah.
I might do pasta, but cooked in coconut milk and ginger and garlic.
Fancy.
Yeah, you're right, it's too much like hard work. I might make pasta alla Laura.
It's a la Laura.
Like get some pasta, some vegetables, and just one pan of boiling water.
That is in fact a la Laura.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, stop it.
She got a right grump on with me for that.
She didn't get a grump on, she was really upset.
No, that was the thing after. When she was on about making dinner before we went and got ingredients, she was like, how about I make dinner? And I was like, oh, I really fancy some, like, watery veg and pasta. And just generally being a little kissy gremlin.
What do you mean to her?
Because it was play mean. We were doing play mean.
Come on, you bastard, share like you mean it.
So yeah, I've decided in future, like, if she does make a mess of dinner, I'm just going to eat it.
No, you'll get a bad tum-tum.
Yes, but I won't get a sad girlfriend and on balance, which is more important.
Right?
But what if Blue was happy?
What if you both happy? Imagine that.
Yeah, but if it was a toss-up, then what if Blue was happy?
What if both were happy? What better? Transform and roll out!
Hmm? I like it. Oh, you'll have to tell Squishy Kel's recommendation.
Oh god, I've lost the thing.
Oh no, not the thing. Find it. Find the thing. Locate and retrieve.
Locate and exterminate.
No, just bring back. Your Labrador, not Alsatian.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
You don't dogs, do you?
No, I do not.
Labradors are very sweet and soft and will bring you things.
Right.
Alsatians are used as guard dogs. So would more likely to do an exterminate than a returning. Amber is equal parts Labrador and Satian. But then even many more parts Central Asian Shepherd.
Is that the hairy shedding part?
Yeah, that's the hairy shedding and the liking hills and mountains and the walking in circles round you thing. Like when you take her out for a big walk, she does you a little patrolling. And if she ever tears the guts out of a wolf, it'll be that. But the bit where she's soft and flop, that's Labrador. And the bit where she hates people being near the house is Alsatian.
It sounds like you got the most terrifying of all options.
I think I got the best of all options. Because she's made of love and soft, but she scares away people that might not be made of love and soft. And when you take her for a walk, she sort of self-walks on top of the walk you're giving her. Like for every mile I do, she'll do like 3. Have I mentioned like enough times yet that I want a tattoo?
Yeah.
I want a tattoo.
Are you allowed tattoos yet?
Yeah.
Why don't you get yourself a tattoo?
Time, I guess. I mean, I work a 40-hour week in 4 days, and then I do a whole day of childcare, and then I have a weekend to do all the housework and the chores and get on top of all the laundry and the cleaning up after the toddler, and then it's time to go to work again. I am very tired.
That is me. Right.
Right.
Ooh, goodness, what is that? And what layer is it on?
Oh, we're playing that game.
What layer is it on, game?
Where are you from? What are those? You have my lesbian onion. My melon onion. What day is it?
It is Thursday, the day of drawing shit.
Fine.
Well, I think I finally got it. I was hoping I could make it like white and shiny inside, but apparently it doesn't create quite the same effect.
What if both?
It wouldn't really work. Right, let's...
What happens if you put like a white dot in the middle of the black? Does that look like what you want?
No, because then I'd have to deal with the light coming from that.
What if the light coming from it is darkness? What if the light that comes out of it is dark?
A dark light. A black light.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Nooch.
Nooch. Just some nooch.
If you could have any colour as you wanted, what colour would you have be?
Maybe like a neon green?
I'd want like a really rich dark purple, but like with a little gold flower around the pupil and like a black flower on the outside.
Well, that's concerning. There we go.
Oh, goodness.
Mm.
Right now, Volt's going to try play a Warhammer Fantasy campaign using nothing but his phone.
Well,
Salt
that
Nurture and be
sounds
with you
terrifying.
indeed. Ooh, Kel just got OBS and Audacity set up.
Oh yeah.
Just in time to leave the house for several days.
Sometimes
Timed
it can be
that
really
poorly.
cool.
Use my smallest soft. I think I have a sleep soft.
Asleep, sir.
I agree. It's like 11 o'clock.
Bloody hell, I think we should finish soon.
As nice as it is to hang out with you, my eyeballs are also starting to hang out.
Same.
I'm up at like 5:30.
Yikes.
I start work at 7.
Also, yikes.
I don't finish while 6:30.
Spaces all around me. There are no signs. The sounds they shift
There we go.
sweet as like
Ah, maybe not that big. Guy.
No.
No.
Kel's going to take a crack at doing a stream on Monday. 1 PM Central, so I think that's 7 PM our time.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to convert Central to...
No. This is... Yeah, what the fuck? What is going on?
Don't know.
Oh no. Can we not do that? Can we not do that? Can we not?
What are you doing, dear? Nailed it.
Did I? I got my computer. What are you doing and why? Go. Well, should we do a thing?
A thing?
Yeah.
What thing do you want to do?
Well, imagine this, right? Imagine that there was a website where you could read some really out-of-date information. What do you think we would call that website?
StoneMonkeyRadio.blog?
Ouch. Wow. I'm just out of touch and irrelevant now, huh? Oh,
Push me too far, this is what you get.
well, I guess that's what I am.
Not really. You'll live you. I'll live you. I am wounded. I am small, subby, and wounded.
I do alright tonight? Felt like I didn't achieve a lot. That took a really long time to do it.
I think you did alright. You made a pile of potatoes.
I did, but no one really understands what do.
I'm not sure what do, but I trust in the just sheer baffling wonderment that comes out of your brain that it will be good. And it is fun.
Okay, so, Becky 2 Hill on Twitter, or Curious Epidemic, depending on who you're being that day. I am Maniac Janie on Twitter and YouTube. So on SoundCloud is Janie OS Magnet, where you can listen to me doing Queer and Pleasant Strangers with that Laura. You should listen to Dice Funk. Dice Funk's really good. I was on that once. That was good. Good Dice Funk.
You did a good at dice funking. I want you to do more of it.
Wouldn't it be good if I did more Dice Funk?
It would be good if you did more dice.
Imagine that. Imagine a world in which more Dice Funk happened.
I-
That involves me.
I want that world. Oh.
Imagine that world. Imagine a world with more Dice Funk and more me on the Dice Funk. Stay with Monkey Radio on Facebook. We've got like a group. We've got Discord. If you're watching live, there's a link in the chat. If not, you can hit me up one on Twitter. I'm on patreon.com/StoneMonkeyRadio. Hang on. I'm going to do the thing. I'm going to do the good thing. Oh, I'm going to get you, Jake. I'm going to get you, Jürgen. I'm so going to get you. Thank you to Math Tiger Needs Your Help, what is 280.46 times 1.5. Thank you to Jaden, Cassie Swift, to Lula, Callum, I swear to fuck, dude, Moose would better be real Turner. Moose, the eternal question. Dice Funk references. More Dice Funk, eh? Eldritch Horror, formerly known as S. Kearney, J. Logan, Conduit of Queerness, Mage of Life, Larry Yelling Man, Tales of Inquiry, Robin Anton, Kelladry, not her magnificent cat Mitzi, who slew Kel in her sleep, definitely not. Robert Robbeard Harding, Jürgen Indie Monster, Weinvik Ferde, Conduit of Name Butchering, and yeah, and ha! I looked them all up. He got me with the thing, but then I looked them all up, so now I know what they are. Norwegian letters that we don't have in like a British English alphabet. Okay. And Basin is back, but not tonight. Thank you very much for all your patronage, all those people. And if you want to send me a one-off, there is paypal.me/JaneMagnet. If you want to buy a spreadshirt like the ones that have been designed on these art streams, that is spreadshirt.co.uk/user/stone+monkey+radio. That's the thing. So thank you very much for joining us. See you again sometime. Bye-bye.
Bye.